So hello guys, welcome back with another video of Salesforce Geek channel, and this video is all about before triggers in Salesforce flows. So as you know, in summer 20 you will get a feature of before and after triggers. Like you can easily make some changes with the before and after triggers in Salesforce flows. So without any delay, let's explore them. So in this video, we are going to create one or two scenario with before triggers. Without any delay, let's check it out. As you see currently, in the earlier days when we come to Salesforce flows, we only see two options over there. Like one is screen flow and second is auto launch flow. And now we are having 5 options. To go for before, or you can say after triggers in Salesforce flows, you have to simply click on record triggered flow. So simply click on it and click create. After that, you will see this kind of UI in your Salesforce flow screen. After that, what you have to do, you have to simply click edit, and you will see that you are having certain this kind of options like trigger the flow when a record is created, a record is updated, and a record is created or updated. And after that, you have to simply have two conditions when you should run the flow, before the record is saved and after the record is saved. So as this video is only for before one, so in this video we are going to cover 2 to 3 scenarios of before the record is saved. So without any delay, let's click it. Let's check it out. We are going to create a scenario where, let's say, a opportunity is created or updated with a stage of closed one. So we have to update the description of that particular opportunity. So let's do it. First of all, you have to click on a record is created or updated. After that, what we have to do, we have to simply click on before the record is saved. So it's something like before insert and before update trigger. So simply click on done. Now what we have to do, we have to select our object. So as I already told you about the scenario, so it's the scenario is all around opportunity. So let's select opportunity over there. Click on opportunity and click done. After that, you have to simply drag and drop a decision element over there, because we are going to filter our record like those we want only those opportunities who are having a stage equals to closed one. So simply what you have to do, you have to simply type the label, let's say stage decision. After that, you have to simply provide a label stages closed one. Now you have to simply provide the condition. Now as you see in the condition, you are having a global variable which is record. So what it will do, it will hold the record of that object which is triggering the flow. So here is the object is opportunity. So all the details will be automatically recorded into the opportunity record global variable over there, as this is a standard functionality. So let's simply select this, and after that we have to simply select the stage and simply click on stage name. So let's say here you have to provide the value, and let's say which is close one, and simply click done. Connect the dots. And now what we have to do, we have to simply assign our condition, like what we are going to do here. So simply what we are going to do here, update the. Now here what you have to do, again you have to select a record global variable, and here what you have to provide description. And in description what you have to do, this opportunity is closed, and simply click done. As you know, in the before trigger you don't have to type the DML statements. So similarly in the Salesforce flow, you are not having an update record element over there. So this is kind of a beauty of Salesforce flows. So simply you don't need to provide any update element here. So simply it will save automatically into the database. So simply you have to click save here. Provide the flow name, let's say update opportunity, and click save. Now what you have to do, you have to simply activate this, and let's move back to the opportunity. let's click on opportunities, and so click on new, and here we type the opportunity name. Let's say Salesforce flow test. Here you have to type the close date, let's say 15, and here you have to type the stage. So this will the flow will automatically triggered when the stage is closed one. As you see, I'm not providing any description, or let's provide any description. Let's say Shubham Bharadwaj. That does not mean in the description, and save this record. So as our record is automatically saved, now what we have to do, we have to simply click on details, and let's see the description field, whether the description field is changed or not. So as you see, the description field is automatically changed. This opportunity is closed. So now what I am going to do, I am going to create another flow. Let's say the scenario is on account, I am providing a validation rule, like if type equals to prospect. I don't want that my account is saved. Whenever I provide the value for type pick list is prospect, the record is not get saved. So for that, what I am going to do, I am going to create a validation rule, and after that I am going to create a flow which overcome this validation rule. So in flow, what I am going to do, I am going to create a before insert and before update flow. Like whenever the type equals to prospect, I have to select another pick list value. So let's simply click cancel here, and let's create a validation rule in account object. So let's move into the validation rules, and simply click new. Let's provide the rule name type not prospect. Move back to the formula, and in the formula what you have to do, you have to, as it's a pick list, so we have to provide a isPickWell. Select isPickWell here, insert selected function, and in the pick list field what we have to provide a field type. So let's insert it and remove this pick list field, and after comma we have to provide a value. Let's say value not should be equals to prospect, and simply check for the syntax error. So no error found, and we have to simply provide an error message: account can't be saved with prospect type. Let's save this, and let's check whether our validation rule will work or not. Simply click on new and give the name, let's say test validation, and in type I have to provide prospect. Let's save this. So as you say, this will throw an error: account can't be saved with prospect type. So now what we are going to do, we are going to create a flow. Let's click on new flow, and in new flow we are going to select record triggered flow. Simply we have to choose an object, let's say account, and again we have to choose a decision element here. We have to provide a label, let's say choice for type, and here label, let's say type equals to prospect. So here we have to here I have to provide the condition. So simply again I am going to use a record global variable over there, and simply type here type and equals to prospect. Click done, connect the dots, and here we have to oops, I did not select when we should trigger the flow. So we are going to trigger the flow when a record is created or updated, and obviously it's a before trigger. So simply select before the record is saved and click done. Now here what we have to do, we have to again click on assignment. So if we have to do the things like change the type. If account type equals to prospect, then what we have to do, it will throw an validation rule. So what we have to do, we have to simply select the different value. So here let's click on account record, which is a global variable, and type here type equals to another value, let's say customer direct, and simply click done. Again connect the dots and select type equals to prospect here and click done. And as I already told you, it's a before trigger flow, so we don't have to although we are not having an option of update or insert elements. So save our flow. Let's provide a label, let's say account type, and save this. We have to simply activate our flow, and let's move back to the account. And now let's try to save this record. You don't have to refresh it. Let's save this. So as you see, the account is already saved without any change in the pick list of type, and you will see the type equals to customer direct. Let's update it. Let's try to update it. And what we have to do, let's select prospect and type save, and you will see the pick list is again changed to customer direct. So that's how about the before trigger flow. You can try with more scenarios, and you can also provide me some more scenarios so that I can practice more and more. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and hit the like button for more such videos. Thank you. In the upcoming video, it should be on after trigger, so stay tuned.